Hi everybody, today I'm going to be making the most delicious garbanzo beans ever. It's really easy and so delicious. You will fall in love with these. So the first thing we need is a bag of garbanzo beans. You can probably use the can also. I've never tried using the canned ones because I like just using the ones that come in the bag. So first we're going to open the bag. Okay, this 1 pound bag will make a ton of garbanzo beans, and since I'm only feeding a family of 3, I'm going to use half of the bag. Okay. Maybe a few more. Okay, so you are going to want to rinse these off. Just going to put them in the sink here. I just tend to do them like this to get them clean. You're going to have to let these soak. So I'm going to fill this up with water. You just want to make sure that all of the beans are covered because they are going to increase in size as they soak. Now I'm going to let these soak for at least 8 hours. Alright, I'm just going to set them right here and let them sit in water for 8 hours. My garbanzo beans are finished soaking. I'm now going to empty this water, rinse and drain them. Okay, I've rinsed and drained them, and I'm going to cook them in an electric pressure cooker. Okay, I've got the garbanzos in the pressure cooker. Now I'm going to just add water. You want to make sure that they're covered good with water. And then you want to add a little bit of salt, maybe a teaspoon. And then you want to add some olive oil. It doesn't have to be olive oil. Any kind of oil will do. Maybe a teaspoon or a tablespoon, because what's going to happen is the beans will make like a froth, and the oil helps cut down on that. Okay, so now I'm going to lock the pressure cooker, and I'm going to cook this for, let me see, okay. I'm going to cook these on 20 minutes. Okay, the garbanzo beans have finished cooking, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain these in a colander. Woo, lots of steam. Okay, so while these are draining, we're going to make something called a giso. Okay, to make the giso, you're going to need some butter or margarine. You can also use some olive oil or oil if you don't have that. I've got an onion chopped up, about 2 teaspoons of garlic, and I have 2 tomatoes chopped up. You're also going to need chicken bouillon. You can either use the cubes like this, or you can use powder. Okay, first thing you're going to want to do is heat up about a tablespoon and a half of butter in a large pot. Next, we're going to add our onion and garlic. Alright, you want to cook this until the onion turns translucent. Just make sure you don't let the garlic burn. I got this recipe from a friend who is from Colombia. Kind of, sort of. It's Well, yeah. And anyways, from my understanding, this is giso is what I'm making right now. I could be wrong, but it's my understanding. So you just want to make sure that your onions are turning translucent and the garlic is not burning. Okay, so I've been cooking this for a couple of minutes. My onions are translucent. Now I'm going to add the tomatoes. Okay, and you're going to let these cook for a couple of minutes. Okay, at this point the tomatoes should be cooking down a little bit, and I am going to add 1 cube of the bouillon. I've broken it up into pieces and I'm just going to stir it around. Okay, now we're going to add our garbanzo beans to the giso. Now the garbanzo beans have like these little shells on them, and some people prefer to take those off, but like this right here, this is a shell. I don't have time for all of that, so I'm not doing it, but you can if you want. Okay, and now we're going to mix this up. Okay, I've mixed that up really good. Now I'm just going to add about 1/4 cup of water. Mix it up again. And you want to let these simmer for about 10 minutes. And then they're ready. Okay, they are ready. You can check to see if they need salt added. I don't think that they will. I'm almost positive that they do not need salt added because the bouillon cube has salt in it, and if you add salt without checking first, they might be way too salty. I also like to smush a few. Okay, so I made some rice, and this is the way we eat it at our house. Serve it with, I serve it over rice. Now, you can also put meat with it, like if you wanted to serve it with a pork chop, or if you wanted to serve it with chicken, or you could even do un huevo frito, a fried egg. And that's it. These garbanzo beans are really soft, not like the ones in the can, probably because I used the pressure cooker, but they're so good. You will fall in love with these. I hope that you enjoy.